Going on, guys? It's your boy PS239 Riverboy, and I'm back at it again with another video. And today, this is week 6 of my Go Mining weekly progression videos, and I just want to say I appreciate everybody who's been watching the videos. I checked on the channel yesterday, and I noticed that I'm getting a lot more subscribers and a lot more views on the channel, which is actually really awesome. I want to appreciate every single one of you guys for taking your time out of your day and watching these videos, liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I wanted to say one thing for I know most of you guys are from my trade series and from watching other miner apps, but for all of those guys who are on Go Mining and stuck with me through Go Mining, what I'm gonna start doing, guys, and I'm gonna show you guys right now after, well, I could show you right here. You guys see how I have my clan BTC, and then it has the Go Mining tokens. That's from personal. But over here you have ownership ownership coins that you get, and every time you hit a block or a clan member hits a block, I get 5% of those tokens. So I hit a block last week, and then I got 5% of my own tokens for hitting that block, pretty much. So what I was gonna say is I'm gonna have you guys post your Ethereum wallet in the link or inside the comment section, and I'm gonna have an AI or a random generator just pick one random comment that has their ETH wallet in the comments, and then I'll send you guys a little bit of the 5% that I'm gonna start making, and then I'm gonna start doing that every week. So then every Wednesday I can look back, and we could do this live on the weekly progression series. We can do this live on the weekly progression series. I can go back on last week's comments, post up, pop the AI to just randomly tell the AI to just randomly pick someone out of the comments that has their ETH wallet details in there, and then from here, live on here, we could just copy and paste their wallet, and then I could show you guys hey, this is how much money I made this week in my ownership clan BTC, and I'm gonna send this guy this much coins. So I wanted to start doing that just so I can give some more of you guys more of an incentive to start watching these even more. But I didn't really gain too much terahashes this week, honestly, guys. It's the end of the month for me, and if you guys didn't know, I'm actually 33. I have a wife, I have kids, I got a house, we got a mortgage, and we got multiple cars, but only one of them is only one of the cars we're paying for, and that's the Dodge Challenger we have. So I do have multiple bills, so I can't honestly invest as much as I would like to every week. I try to invest at least $100 every week. If I can't get terahash power, I'll try to buy Go Mining tokens. But some weeks, and I know I mentioned it in a previous video, sometimes you gotta help out other family members with stuff, and just shit happens. But some weeks I have a little bit more on my plate than I would like, because my wife isn't really the best when it comes to her finances. So I usually pick up the slack, and I don't mind because I love my wife, and there's honestly very little she could do to get me mad at her besides cheating or something like that. But we're older, and we don't have to worry about anything like that. When you find someone you love and you really know them before you do anything like marriage, you really shouldn't have to worry about anything else. It's more of a partnership, and trying to get them to understand that when they do something like that, they're not just holding themselves back, they're also holding you back too. So I'm still we're still working, we're still young, we still have like 80 years left to go before we like really should worrying about anything. So I'm not too worried about any of that. I make money comes and goes. So I bought 1 terahash. Let's go to my history so you guys can see what I did. So I got my Miner Wars reward, which was like $7 in BTC, because I only hit 1 block last week, guys. And the person who was in my clan, he has like twice as much he has twice as much power as I did at the time. So like he got more than 2/3 of that reward, and it was just me and him in the clan at the time. Now I got a couple of subscribers. I got my wife's account and a couple of subscribers in there, and then my homeboy. So I got that $7 in Bitcoin. We got $3. Well, we got 3.8 Go mining tokens from the lock. I converted the Bitcoin into 18 Go mining tokens. And then I got the personal block and then the clanship rewards. And I bought a singular miner off of the store because it was cheaper than buying a miner from the, like, creating a miner outright. And speaking of that, guys, I actually did like a kind of mini private interview with the whale, and he told me that having multiple miners is way better in Miner Wars than having just one big beefed up miner. So if you're concerned about your daily return on your investment and your daily Bitcoin amount, you should only worry about maxing out one machine to the maximum. But if you want to participate in Miner Wars, it's actually more advantageous to have as many machines as you can get. And the reason, I'm gonna simplify this for you. The reason why you would want multiple machines rather than one big beefed up machine is, would you rather have one big dog trying to eat a massive pizza, or would you rather have 10,000 little dogs trying to eat that same pizza at the same time? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, the big dog is taking bigger chunks out of that pizza and he's eating it pretty fast. But if you got 10,000 tiny little pizzas overwhelming that one pizza, it gets eaten a lot faster because it's just a lot more or less on that plate. And then say, while the big dog is finishing its last bite, one of the little dogs already finished at completing it faster than the big dog could. And because they were all given smaller tasks. So it's just basically a little bit of like it gives you kind of a boost, because all basically, to put it in layman's terms, our miners are trying to solve a complex algorithm, and it's the same algorithm, and your machine basically is trying to solve that. The bigger it is, the faster it can solve it. But some of these machines can solve it by luck, and like almost instantly by luck, and that's why having multiple machines is good. So speaking of that, I want you guys to post your promo code in the comments section, because I'm going to use your guys' promo code. I want to get as many miners as I can, but I also want to pay as cheap as I can. And in the store right now, and I've been noticing this for the past 2 or 3 days, in the store right now, it is actually cheaper to buy your miners to buy a fresh newly minted miner than it is to buy a miner from the store. And usually it's a lot cheaper on the store, but right now it's cheaper to mint a brand new one. You saw it was like $26.50 and it's $25.99. So I'm saving like 50 cents just on that, and then I can put your promo code in and I can get another 5%, and then you guys will get a 5% kickback on however many miners I buy. And if you're not an ambassador, I can't use your promo code multiple times, but 1 week of you getting a 3 or a 4 or a 5 GMT boost because I used your promo code would be really nice. So I would appreciate it if you guys posted in the comment section and told me your promo code. And if you don't know how to if you don't know how to look for your promo code, you basically click the person on the bottom right corner, you go to promos, you go to referral program, go to sharing, and that's your referral code right there. Copy that and then post it in the comments. I will use it, and you'll probably get a little kickback from me. But besides that, guys, everything has been seeming like going pretty good. I really didn't hit that many blocks this week, but yeah, like now it refreshed. I was going to say I didn't hit that many blocks this week compared to last week. Last week we hit multiple 1x's, multiple in an 8x by myself. So like that's why it says I'm down 400%. It's not going to show it in my clan because I actually for some reason I lost clan ownership for some reason last week, and I guess when it did the voting, I lost clan ownership by half a vote pretty much, because I had 999.53 votes and it disbanded my clan for that. So then I added 200 more tokens to the lock so that I wouldn't get my clan disbanded for some random reason again. And once that disband happened, it just like erased my stats. So like now my clan's back to I only hit the 1 block from last week. So like now my clan is like reset stats. So like that kind of sucks. But besides that, guys, I've been doing really good. I got a couple of you guys from YouTube to join me and message me on Discord and say that they're from YouTube and they joined the clan and they changed their name to PS so that they don't get kicked. And that's what I put in the chat. Change your name to PS and you won't get kicked. Just so I know that you're not like one of those bonus miner guys or a actual bot, because there are people, and like I don't want to point out specific names because I don't know exactly specific names, but there are people in this community that basically run bots and like computer codes to where they can make and create accounts for Go mining super fast and get a bunch of bonus miners in their clan. And it's just crazy, bro. Like I've seen like a dude, it's just one guy, like one real person, and then everyone else in his clan is a bonus miner, and he probably has access to all those accounts. So if any of them hit a block, he can just sign in onto that account and then transfer the money to himself. So like that's why I honestly don't want to be in Dune. In Dune, it's just super hyper competitive, and you're honestly, if you have a very coordinated team and you're splitting, I don't think Dune is really worth it. Like you can make money. Like I have a friend on here that I've been here since April, and he's literally been here for 1 month, and he's made more Bitcoin than me because his whole month he's been on here. He's been on Miner Wars. I've only been on Miner Wars a couple times. When I first started, I had very little TH, so I didn't get good results, and I didn't boost, so I didn't get good results. And then I come back to Miner Wars. I make shit. I almost made more money in the 1 week I did Miner Wars than I did my entire time on this app. I actually think I did. I think I made more money in the 1 week on Miner Wars than I did the entire time of me being in solo, and that was in 1 day. So that's the reason why I'll accept the fact that I didn't really make that much money last week, even though that doesn't really make, like, that stat right there. It does look kind of bad, but look at this, guys. I have $53.75 in Go mining tokens. I showed you guys my payout from what it was, and now let me show you guys what I technically would make if I was in solo. So if I was in solo, I would make $4.48 every single day. So let's go. $4.48 times 7. So if I would have stayed in solo, guys, I would have made $31.36, and that's not accounting for maintenance. That is if I already had maintenance on my account and I paid my maintenance, and they'll pay me back everything back because I paid in maintenance, and I'll get $31.31. Just last week, guys, we made $53.75, and that is not counting the 62 Go mining tokens I used to buy this miner right here. I bought this miner yesterday with those 62 Go mining tokens. So even though I only hit one block last week and I didn't hit anything else, and I also lost like 120, maybe 150 Go mining tokens boosting, I still profited last week. I'm still up. I'm almost pretty much break even on my Go mining tokens. But if I was to equate this to solo, I almost doubled my money than if I would have done solo. So Miner Wars is the way to go, guys. And some weeks you have down weeks, and some weeks you have massively up weeks, and you kind of don't want to kind of not get discouraged when you have those massively down weeks. But all right, guys, before I go, I wanted to remind you guys, post your referral code in the link. I really want to start buying more individual miners, and I want to help you guys out. So give me your 5% code in the link, and we'll do that. And just so you guys remember, if you guys do ever want to get that discount, but on the buying the miners, you have to come in here and manually put in this promo code, guys. You got to come in here right before you click the button. It's right above it. You put in the promo code, and I'm urging you to use all of your friends' codes, because you can only use your friends' codes one time if they're not an ambassador. But if they're an ambassador, you can use their codes like unlimited times. So I'm urging you, write down my code, one, and get all your friends' codes, use their codes one time, and then you'll have my code in the back. I think right now with this bounty program, the ambassadors are given 10% off on their codes. So that's why I'm asking you guys, if any of you guys are ambassadors, I would love to use your 10% off code for life. I really like, I'm really going to start buying more newly minted individual miners, because like I said, I had an interview with a whale, and he told me that's like one of the, it's a little myth, but it's also like he also believes it a lot, because bro, most of the blocks he hits on the blocks he mines is from like newly minted miners. So like he was kind of convincing me. So I'm gonna start buying brand new minted miners, and I want your guys' code. So all right, guys, I'm gonna hit you guys up in the next one. I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget that code. And yeah, let's stack this Bitcoin together.